Hey y'all, and good afternoon, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to be decluttering and organizing my daughter room. Let's get into the video. I am going to start off by moving my daughter's bed. I am going to move this bed quite often, not just her bed but her dresser and all her other belongings in the room, around the room quite often in this video, just because I was unsure on how I wanted to rearrange the room. So you'll see me just keep rearranging and moving items just because I'm trying to find the perfect spot that'll allow for enough space or more space to be utilized in the room by her. The first way that I place the bed and the dresser, the first layout I select for the placement is the layout that I am going to choose and stay with. But because I was sick, instead of me just going straight in and changing or rearranging the room to the way I would like, I started, and as you can see, I'm going to put the room the exact way it ends up being at the end of the video. But then I start to change it around, and it's because I wanted to see or just make sure that the way that I'm putting it at the beginning or at the end, I wanted to make sure that I was correct on the floor space that it gives. So that's why I move it. Also, I am sick in this video, so it took me about 2 hours to do this. I started this after I dropped my daughter off to school. Although I'm sick, she's not sick. Me and her father are sick though. Her father is definitely worse than I am. One thing about me, even when I am sick, I am going to get up and I am going to be productive. And being sick doesn't take away the fact that I still need to unpack a lot of the house. I did want to definitely get my daughter's bedroom set up specifically this day, and so I just got up and I got to it. To minimize as much mess as I could, I tried to keep everything where it was. So if it was items on the dresser, I tried to keep as much items on that dresser, keep them from falling, and keep myself from making even more of a mess by putting these items on the floor or on the bed. So everything that I could keep in its space, I tried to keep in its space just to make this more of a controlled clean, which was better for me because once again I'm sick, so my brain is everywhere. I just don't feel up to it. A lot of this moving definitely hurt my back. It made me really tired and exhausted, but I mean, I got it done, and it's one less thing that I have to do, one less thing on my list. I'm also trying to make sure that I sweep and mop behind every item just to make the process a lot easier for me. If you move an item and you sweep and mop behind it, that just allows you to have another space to place another item. You already know that spot is clean because you just cleaned it, so that's my thought process. It made it a whole lot easier because then after I arranged all the furniture, all I had to do was put away everything else, place each item where it needed to be. I also donated a few things and threw away other items that were no longer needed. Moving is tough, it's hard, it's tiring, it's exhausting, and it's also very expensive. So this journey for me is it's one that I didn't think I would be taking so soon. We are homeowners, so we own a house already, and I didn't think I would need to move from said house into another house. I thought that would be my forever home, but something happened and plans changed. So here I am making this home my new home. I'm happy about that. I'm blessed for it. I'm grateful for it. And it's a lot of work, but who else gonna do it but me? The placement of the bed here, I actually like this also, but above the bed is the air vent. And in this house, none of the filters in the air vents have been changed. So I am going to be moving the bed once again. But looking at it here, I actually love this floor layout and floor space also. I want to move the dresser, and where I place that one at, that placement of the dresser, it's also a nice spot. So this is my second favorite layout, but like I said, the very last layout in which I closed the video out, that's the layout I think I am going to keep unless I get the filters changed and the vents in the house clean. We did that in our last house. Honestly, I think that was the best thing we could have done. We plan to do the same thing here in this house, but not just quite yet. So we are going to change the filters, and if I feel comfortable when we do change the filters, I may put the bed and the dresser back into the spots that they are in at this very second in the video. The way I'm turning the bed now, least favorite way. This is my least favorite way to place the bed. It opened up so much space for the doorway, but that is it. Nothing pretty much in the room. Like, the worst way to not utilize space. This didn't make me happy at all. This way here is, like I said, my second favorite, because so much more room, as you can see, in front of the bed and around it. And then I believe I am going to start rearranging the dresser against the far wall. Yes. And this placement of the dresser and the placement of the bed would be the second layout or way I would place my daughter's room for more space. So I love this, but obviously, guys, I am about to change it to the final way and start doing other things, because at this very moment my back is screaming. In my head I'm crying, but no pain, no gain. So we're gonna move it, we're gonna get it set up and placed right, and everything will be over in my head. Like, the hard part is over, is what I mean. So now that we have the dresser placed and the bed placed in their permanent spots, I am going to clear off this changing table. I will be getting rid of this. My daughter no longer uses this changing table at all, so it's taking up space. We are going to be potty training, or starting to potty train Liana here soon, so this can go. I am going to be donating it. I love to give away my daughter's items for free that she doesn't use, just because the people who gave it to me gift it to me. So in my eyes, that is considered free. I didn't have to pay for it, so I like to pay it for it by giving it back for free, not selling it or anything like that. So it can go to a child who really needs it and who's going to use it and just love it. So we're going to be getting rid of this. I'm going to take that out, and then I am going to start unpacking the totes that were in her room, organizing her toys and items in her closet, and cleaning off her bed. as tired as I was when I was doing this and how sick I was, when I was done, the end feeling that I had was such a good feeling, such a relief, such gratification, not just for myself, but just on how my daughter was acting. She has been a lot more calm and more happy now that she has her own space that's set up and specified to her. Like, she can go in her room now and play. Before, she could go in her room and play, but she didn't want to be in there because it was like so messy to her. She's not used to clutter, because if you guys notice on how I clean, I don't like clutter. So she's not been around it. And yes, she's only one, but she has a very good memory and she knows how her things are. So now that I've fixed her room and set it up, she's actually been sleeping in there a lot more. So we've been living in this house for almost 2 months, and my daughter hasn't even slept in her room like full-time sleep like she normally does. She hasn't slept in there for a week yet. It's getting close to 7 days, but I believe we are at now 6 if we count today, the day that I am actually doing this voiceover as the day. So yeah, the change that this room put into my daughter, I am very happy about. This made, like, rearranging her room and cleaning it up and organizing it made an impact on her. So she wasn't terrible, but I was definitely noticing how the move put stress on her or caused stress within her. And she didn't just move, she moved 3 times in like 2 months, and then she started school, so she had a lot of new things incorporated into her life, and she was adjusting well, but she still had her adjusting moments, and those are the things that I'm recognizing right now. I will say that the transition into living in this house and going to school now that everything is all set up is a lot more smoother. Here I am just going to go through my daughter's medicine little drawer that she had here and go through every medicine, look at the dates, make sure they aren't expired, take those out, put her nail clipper, filer, her nose cleaner and everything in its case. It's her nose aspirator also in its case. Put it in the drawer, and I am going to throw away the old medications that I had. Guys, please make sure you're checking that when you have a toddler. And I want to take this time to say hi to all my new subscribers. I gained so many new subscribers from my cleaning video, my chaos cleaning video that I posted. And I just want to say hi to you guys. I am so happy that you guys joined the family. I just want to say I love all of you, every last one of you that's started with me from the beginning. This journey on YouTube was a bit scary to start, and then I started making shorts first, and now I'm into making longer videos like this one. And you guys have been so supportive, and the support I got from the shorter videos, the shorts that I was making before, encouraged me to make longer videos. So for those people who have left me some amazing comments and heartfelt comments, thank you. Please continue to leave. Please. And I'm gonna slow down when I'm saying this so I can get it out correctly. Please continue to do that, because that helps me and that encouraged me and that lets me know that you guys want to see more, and I will gladly make more for you guys. That is no problem, but I gotta know that you guys want more. So make sure you guys are liking, make sure you're commenting, make sure you're subscribing. And yes, I want to hear from you, and yes, I love talking to you. I mean, if you have left me a comment before, you know I will comment back and actually reply with an actual response. So please guys, just don't forget to engage with me, because I would love to engage with you guys. you guys are my supporters, and I'm thankful for that. So thank you. Hi, welcome. And if you guys didn't know, my name is Shania. You can call me Shay, and welcome to my family, and welcome to my page, and welcome to my life. So yeah, hey y'all. Y'all, this dresser was like the bane of my existence in my daughter's room. I didn't stay in here, but I was scared of that dresser. I was just like, it has to go. It must die first. So that's the first thing I took care of. At one point in time, I had even lost my daughter's lotion and her hair oil, and guess where it was at? It was in that drawer on top of the dresser, the little collapsible bin. It was right in there. I ended up spending extra money on those items. So yeah, that dresser had to be cleaned off. It had to be gone through. It had to be organized. It needed to be done. So I had to get it done. I informed you guys that this is basically just a base setup for my daughter, just to have a room. I am going to be changing this whole entire room around, including the bed frame. So we're gonna look at it like, okay, she has a room for now, but this isn't the finished product of her room, should I say. This is not the finished product, but is the finished product of, like I said, a base setup for her to have somewhere to sleep comfortably. I plan to do a entire video and dedicate it to just Liana's room reveal. And I also plan to make a small series on me decorating the room, because I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do the whole decorating of it for the theme that I chose in one day, because I still need to get some items. I already have some of the items needed for her room, but not all of them. So the reveal of her actual finished room will be done in a separate video, and I just want to let you guys know that you may go from seeing her room a lot to not seeing her room at all, because I just want that to be a separate reveal. So when I do clean it after I do set it up, you guys won't see those videos until after I reveal the room to you, if that makes sense. And I'm going to try and make sure the series or the forms of the videos actually go out in a I guess like a process or a story or in order, so that you don't miss out on a lot. And if you made it this far, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and join the family before you go. Thank you. So because I started this project or my daughter's room late, I started around like 2 something. My daughter gets picked up, I think I mentioned this before, we try to pick her up by 4:30, so we leave the house by 4 o'clock and we're there before 4:30, so she's back home before 5 o'clock. So I got as far as moving the room around, arranging it, filling up the drawers, setting up the air purifier and things like that, and then I had to leave to go to go pick up my daughter. But before I did that, to leave to go pick her up, I actually changed. So that's why I'm in different pants and I no longer have a bonnet on, because I had to go pick up my daughter. Once again, y'all, I was sick when I was filming this and I was doing this, so my time management skills was all off. It was just crazy. Like I said, it took me 2 hours to do this cleaning of this video, just because one majority of the hour was me rearranging the furniture all around the room because I couldn't figure out a set floor layout or floor plan for her room. And then once I finally put it back to the way I originally thought I was going to do it when I walked into the room, it just made everything more easier and everything else easier to finish. So now I am currently cleaning off her bed. I am going to be arranging and organizing her toys and getting out toys that she doesn't play with, and I'm going to take those out also. Those will be donated, but mainly what I'm doing is just organizing her toys into her closet to put them away, just because she has a ton out in my living room that you guys aren't seeing. But if you did watch my chaos cleaning video, you see what toys I'm talking about. Yeah, so those toys are in my living room, and these extra toys that we have in her room, these will be toys that are added to those toys or taken away from those toys when I do toy rotations, because I do toy rotations with my toddler. And yes, she is only 1, but I think to start a practice earlier makes things a lot easier and a lot better for you when you are parenting your child. So if you can start it early, do it early. I want to thank y'all for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. I really do hope you enjoy, and I really hope you come back, and I really hope you subscribe, and I really hope you like, and I really hope you comment. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. Just thank you, and I am enjoying this journey, and thank you to all that are coming along with me. And my baby says hi and bye, of course. Look at her. And here's your finished product. Bye.